Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3. Where we left off, we rescued Admiral Chorus and also did some exploring in space as well as help on the Citadel. And now, we're going to try to kill two birds with one stone. By that I mean I'm going to try to get two missions done. We're going to start with Cyone for fuel reactors. Let's go hop in. Gonna bring Bear and Javik. It's a little bit stronger, but I don't like the charge time. That and look at that accuracy. Javik's gun is looking cool. Okay. Well. Let's work on his skills real quick. Yeah. Increase grenade capacity. Let's go.
Shepard, about 72 hours ago, the reactors at adjoining Turin-Asari fuel depot went offline. Scans of the station are cold. It's deserted.
What happened to the troop station there?
Unknown, but no fuel means no fleet presence in this theater. The enemy will operate unchecked. I need you to get in there, find out what's going on, and get those reactors back online. Captain Riley's on site doing preliminary recon. She leads one of our top engineering teams.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Admiral.
Good, hack it out.
Commander, Corporal Nyrek reporting. Captain Riley is on point waiting for you.
Alright. Grab that. There's also something over here, I believe. Yep.
A treatment plan for chemical burns. This is pretty detailed.
There we go.
Confirming. Toxic radiation cutting access to most of the grid. Survival in hotspots, not possible. Ventilation system is shut down. Might be enough auxiliary power to activate fans on the main floor. Radiation cutting access to most of the grid. Need to ventilate. There should be a control access point for the ventilation system.
If there is, we'll find it. How long have you served in this outfit, Corporal?
3 tours. Been through thick and thicker. The captain always sees us through.
Stay sharp today.
Always, Commander. It's an honor, Commander.
Alright. There's Captain Riley.
We need a radiation workaround, soldier.
On it, ma'am. Captain Riley?
Commander, it's an honor.
Commander, Captain Riley has me scanning the facility. It's a dual reactor system, so you'll have to break up into 2 teams.
Roger that.
The fuel rods for both reactors need to be unlocked before we can initiate a restart. Your route is blocked. Captain Riley's man is working to clear the obstacles.
Understood, Lieutenant.
Got it, Captain. Good work, Coslow.
I'll take it from here. Ready your team to hit Reactor 2, Captain.
Got it. We'll cover you till you're clear.
Oh, whoops. Hold on, we gotta grab that. Bring it over here.
Team 2 moving out, Commander.
Good luck, Captain. There were 100 Turians stationed here. Now, nothing.
No more waiting. Take the fight to them.
Just stay sharp, people.
I have a visual on the fuel rod control, but radiation is blocking access.
Same situation here. I'll find a way to vent the area.
Grab some quick cash. Let's see if we can vent this place.
This looks like ventilation control.
Should do the trick.
Radiation clearing. Console now accessible.
Let's unlock those fuel rods.
Let's. First, I'm going to take a quick look around. Woohoo! There we go. Always fun to pull that off. That looks like Reaper Tech. It's Reaper Tech.
Power is restored. System ready.
Fuel rods unlocked here. Wait a minute.
Commander, Captain, tracking movement in your areas.
Defensive positions. Enemy inbound.
We're ready for them.
No way you're getting that barrier. Shit. Fuck. He wasn't even grabbing him. Got him.
Riley, status.
One casualty, but we're clear here.
Warning. Coolant leaks detected. Reactors 1 and 2. System restart impossible.
I can see it. You'll both have to seal all the moderator tanks.
I see the reactor 2 tanks moving to seal.
1. Unstable.
Patching seems to be working. Only one more to go here.
Tank 2 is sealed and stable.
Commander, the core is stabilized. Reactivation can go ahead.
Riley, initiating restart.
Commander, Captain, I'm reading a lot of movement. Headed your way.
Incoming!
Progress.
Kill them all!
They're coming in from above.
I see you.
Commander, we're being overrun. Position indefensible. We're not gonna make it.
Hold tight. One of my people is coming.
Roger that.
Javik, save their asses.
Yes, Commander.
Got him. Gone. Jesus Christ.
Commander. Can't raise Captain Riley.
What about the Prothean?
Nothing, Commander. No one's answering my hails. But I'm tracking some movement toward the pickup point. Finalize the restart, then we can rendezvous there.
Will do.
Restart is complete.
Reactor fully powered and operational, Commander.
Hey.
Commander, you saved our asses. My team is in your debt.
Thank our friend from the last war.
A useless gesture.
Job well done. Report back to the shuttles.
And there we go.
Good work down there, Shepard. Without that depot, the entire theater would be at risk.
What are the odds the Reapers will be back?
I'm allocating a task force to maintain and defend the facility. If the Reapers come back, we'll be ready. I read Captain Raleigh's report. It says she and her team wouldn't have made it without you.
I'm glad I could help.
I'll keep you posted on new developments. Hack it out.
There we go. More work on the Citadel Defense Force. We got more Asari help with Dr. Jalise. Advanced Starship Fuel. Advanced Power Relays. Haptic Optics Array. And Turian Spec Ops Team.
Commander.
Alrighty. Well, with that taken care of, we are going to take care of the other thing on Rannoch. Because supposedly there is a geth server on Rannoch that we need to take out. Otherwise, well, the quarians are going to keep sustaining heavy losses. And we can't have that, so we're going to go help them. So let's go back to Tycoon. Tycoon, whatever. Tycoon sounds better. We're gonna go ahead and shut down this geth server. And this is a unique mission. In fact, I believe it's the only one in the whole game with no enemies in sight. So we're gonna bring Tally and you know what? Edie. It's been a while since I, had her go anywhere. She could use some, would it be right to call it fresh air? I mean, I don't know if it would be correct exactly, but I mean, it'll be something, you know? There we go. Work on the overload. There we go. Actually, no. There. There we go. Okay. Let's continue.
Commander, it is as we feared. Geth squadrons have begun massing on a path to intercept our live ships.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the geth?
That's insane! You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile geth synthetics.
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
Your species has experimented with virtual interfaces. You saw this on Project Overlord.
I saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI-human hybrid on the galaxy.
We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
I have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why you need it.
You are an unknown. This is an advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
If it saves the live ships, we've got to try it.
Telemetry data predicts this operation has a high chance of success. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not going to... Let's set the shuttle down by the cliff.
Seems like Legion cleaned house.
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port. Mapping to consensus. Remain still. Shepard Commander, access movement during an upload is discouraged.
My bad. Still gonna look around.
Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into this server. We welcome you to our consensus.
What is this?
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here.
You look different.
We have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove geth, it will grow dark.
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival. There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist.
Okay.
Establishing connection to access point. Warning, connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for.
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
Okay, I've got to ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
Then thanks. I think.
I mean, it works.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point. Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate. Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
A Reaper code fragment. Let's see if I can take it along with me.
I think we will. So yeah, the ammo in this thing is infinite, but it needs to recharge.
We cannot proceed until we gain access to this data cluster. Accessing data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
You really want to rename the VI networks?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is geth. Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01 circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Well, one.
Then your perception of that creator does not map to our historical data.
So good.
You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue.
Yeah, I got it. Almost done here.
This data cluster contains information timestamped 290 years ago. It is still capable of surveying.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown connects.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
Jesus.
Accessing data cluster.
We've got geth. They're pinned.
Open fire.
One's going for a weapon.
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model. Establishing connection with the remaining server node.
Hello, Commander. Are you there?
Have you come under attack, Admiral Ron?
The geth squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss. Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Legion, give me an update.
One node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue.
So yeah, you see how that's connected? If we shoot it while it has a connection, it
Shepard
fixes
Commander,
itself.
The Reaper code has adapted. It can now self-replicate.
You mean it grows back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication.
So yeah, we gotta split this apart. Like so. That's the only real obstacle in the way, though. Those kind of things just delay our inevitable victory.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection to proceed.
There we go. Disrupt that. Disrupt that. And there we go. Mess that up. Get that too. Bam.
This was 10 days, 5 hours, and 10 seconds before the start of the morning war.
I said step away from the geth.
This is insane. We need the geth. You can't just destroy them for asking.
Time's up. Throw her in with the others.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the geth. We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster.
We'll get it, Legion. that. And that. Get out of here. Bam.
This data comes from a period during which the creators declared martial law.
And come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds Creator's safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel.
Creator Megara, what is your status? Creator Megara. As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately outnumbered.
Oh, hi Legion.
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Osprey is down. Do not engage the geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is timestamped 290 years ago. It is the Creator Exodus at the end of the Morning War. We had secured freedom. The Creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait. The geth spared the last quarians? You let them go?
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion? That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes.
You've been thinking about when we met?
It was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not gonna be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with geth. And perhaps creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept. Connection with the remaining server node is established. We are ready to transport you.
Let's go.
Something's happening to the geth. The fighter squadrons have stopped, but detect no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Route access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Geth no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the exit port and disconnect from mother. Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
Shepard, how do you feel?
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
What the?
Are you sure? What's happening?
We have transferred geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
They what?
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
We did not doubt you. We doubted your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours. The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve geth as well.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions?
The live ships are safe, and we have more geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
Okay then.
Impressive, Commander. The geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get geth primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Zen out.
Well, that's done.
Zen, we need those ships to recover life pods.
They'll be more valuable running salvage on the Dreadnought.
We're not letting people in life pods die just so you can rummage through geth debris.
You yourself said their life signs were weak. They might already be dead.
It's not your call to make.
Admiral, any tech we can recover gives us an edge against the geth. If you care about our people.
Zen, we need those ships to recover life pods.
Zen, you can always send a salvage team later.
Unless there isn't a later because we're defeated due to a lack of geth technology. Fine. I'm diverting ships to rescue life pods. As soon as they're finished, I want them back.
Thanks, Shepard.
No problem, hun. Alright, what we got here? We got geth on our side, so that's pretty cool.
Shepard Commander, we have re-established a connection with geth liberated from the server.
What's their status?
We have integrated their programs into this platform's network with minimal difficulties. Your actions have changed their perspective on organics. They also offer gratitude.
Well, that's good.
We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
Hey, Ron.
The data you forwarded about the geth was disturbing. It doesn't match the stories we tell.
Having second thoughts about the geth?
Admirals don't have the luxury of second thoughts. What do you need?
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
Talk to you later, Tally.
Sure.
Alright.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
What do we got? Geth programs and hardware designation. Legion have requested Prime runtime update. Shepard Commander on platform status. Complying. Prime platforms housed in server 02241-14511 remain stationed on Rannoch. Creative force to prevent transfer of Prime platforms to Geth transport vessels. Cessation of Creator-Geth conflict required to assist Shepherd Commander / designated allies awaiting conflict status updates.
The Allied Primes are relaying any hostile combat data they can decrypt. I never thought I'd be linking geth into the system. Commander?
He just snapped back. Hold on, I gotta check some real quick. Alright, let's go look around here. Ah, so close. We're getting close to a level up.
So you went into the geth consensus? Like virtual reality?
Yep.
Yeah, it was strange, but I got out all right.
Did you? I mean, how would you know?
How would I know what?
If you really got out. See, if the geth experience everything virtually, then you could only think you're in the real world. What if this, like everything you're seeing now, is a simulation?
Don't mess with it. Don't mess with my head, Joker.
Commander?
Shepard, you are now possibly the only living organic who has experienced the geth consensus. Do you feel different?
It was fascinating. Mind-blowing. And I'm also a bit thirsty.
And just like that, the magic is gone.
Did you just say what I think you said?
No. Hello, Shepard.
Alright then. Let's go check on the crew deck if there's anything I can do. And yep, James and Javik are chilling in the mess hall. Might as well go see how they're doing. Where's the check on Caden?
What the hell, Shepard? What just happened? Actually, don't tell me. I've got work to do and I can't be distracted.
I was plugged into the virtual world of the Geth consensus. Saw their history, purged a Reaper infection.
Crap. Now I'll be obsessing about how that works, instead of doing my Spectre Division expense report.
You're welcome.
You know, entering the Geth consensus is gonna be the best chapter in your autobiography.
You mean aside from beating the Reapers?
Ready for the next mission. Whatever you got.
I had hoped the Geth would have analyzed any Prothean technology they came across. You're saying you found none?
No. On this topic, our knowledge is not significantly greater than your own.
That's too bad, but thank you for looking.
Shepherd Commander placed faith in us. We will do the same for Normandy.
You mean the Normandy's crew?
We do not see a meaningful distinction.
It's good to see you.
So we got some more upgrades. We can get shield strength and power damage bonus. We already got power damage. We'll work on our shield strength. I don't think we have power recharge speed. No, we don't. So I'm gonna go get power cooldown bonus.
So, Prothean, huh?
Yes.
You guys like to drink, booze it up?
No.
Okay. What about gambling? Play cards?
Games of chance were punishable by death in the Empire.
Oh, sure. That seems reasonable. Okay. So, smoking. You ever do that?
Only when my armor became inflamed.
Right. Yeah, smoking. I get it. So jokes then. You got jokes, alright. You got any good ones?
No. Yes.
Give them to me.
The Tulomorian spy entered the enemy's camp and said to the Vanksher, I didn't know your parnaps could glow. That was the joke.
Alright. I get it. Yeah. That was a good one.
No, it wasn't. I just made it up. The joke is now on you, human. You will believe anything.
Hey, Commander.
James, what are you up to?
A little cooking, hope you don't mind. I was craving some of my abuela's huevos rancheros. Not sure what kind of eggs these are, but they seem to work. Not as good as my abuela's, but best thing I've had since I got on board. And maybe it's best I don't know what kind of eggs these are, no?
They're probably Solarian eggs.
Hey, Commander.
You took a great risk in allowing a machine access to your mind, Commander. What if they had infected you? I do not think this James soldier understands me. None of these cycles seem to understand me. And I do not care. Not at this time.
Let's go check on Garrus.
This platform can be of some assistance, Garrus Vakarian.
I appreciate the offer, Legion, but this is something I know a thing or two about.
Telemetry data indicates the calibration of Normandy's weapon accuracy can be improved by 0.32%.
That's all? You can't squeeze 0.34% out of it?
Negative. That threshold is not possible.
You sure? Take a look now.
Scanning. Normandy's weapon systems have been improved by a margin of 0.43%. How did you accomplish this?
A little secret we organics like to keep. Always hold some back for emergencies.
Is our current situation an emergency?
A geth meddling with our computers, telling me how to do my job? No, I can't imagine that would qualify. So, a virtual geth reality, huh, Shepard? There are a lot of ways I can think of getting a few kicks in this universe. That's not one of them. So, who needs their ass kicked now?
Probably some heretic geth. It'll be nice to kick their virtual asses. Anything new going on with the engineers?
Gabby, is it true you helped repair Edie's mobile frame after that last mission?
She just needed an extra pair of hands. I am an engineer, remember?
Were oils and lubricants involved? Was there any moaning?
In your dreams, Kenneth.
If only my imagination was that good. Power grid is in the green.
Commander?
Commander.
Well, that was that was something. Alright. Let's go check the shuttle bay. Hey, Sophie.
Hey there. Good dog.
Good girl. There's Cortez.
Sounded like quite an ordeal getting that Turian reactor up and running.
I've been through worse.
Well, glad you were able to get some help from Captain Riley's team. Sometimes I forget we aren't all alone in this war. Sir.
Alright. So before we call it apart, we're gonna go to the Citadel one last time. Well, one last time before we have to go to Rannoch. So, during our exploration, we've gotten quite a few materials and such, so we could actually take care of some side quests.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
We're gonna go to the Presidium.
I need a cab to the Presidium.
It'll be there momentarily.
We got a war strategist, a doctor, Another war strategist, and that's it. Okay. Didn't I help this woman?
So, what were you able to pull from the inscriptions?
Oh yeah, I did help her.
Welcome to Kanala Exports. We appreciate your visit.
Nothing there.
Combine Arsenal Supplies. Thank you. Come again.
Welcome
Yeah,
to
we'll look back here.
Exports.
Okay.
Thank you for shopping.
I just want to look around for like any potential upgrades I can get for things like the SMG and the pistol, just to increase, like, well, not increase, but reduce weapon weight. I meant increasing would make it worse.
Actually, I found a Cagliasaur skull preserved in amber. Maybe you could clone it, or...
You're kidding? You're kidding. Seriously? Well, if the genetic material is intact, we could... We've got cloning facilities on Sirkesh. Cagliasaur genes were remarkably pliable. Cloning might be effective. Really? And they're already riding the first units into battle? Well, that's great. No, don't worry about that. It's how Cagliasaurs mark territory, and the Krogan don't seem to mind.
Alright, so we just have the hospital next. Let's look around these stores some more.
Welcome to Agor Munitions. Thank you for shopping at Agor.
Welcome to Cypertine Armory.
We appreciate your visit.
Nope.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods. Good hunting.
Got everything we need in Nosastra.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Really no weapon weight reduction. Anything we could get to improve like weapon capacity would be very substantial. I could definitely use that for my SMG anyway.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
Let's go check Batarian State Arms. They might have something. I hope.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24. Emergency civilian housing.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms.
Nope, of course they don't. They just have things that makes the wait worse.
What are you doing?
I'm waiting.
Wait.
Okay, their stuff is looping.
Spectre status recognized.
Let's go to Purgatory Bar. I meant the hospital. What am I thinking?
One moment, please. Now arriving at Huerta Memorial
Ah,
Hospital.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I came across this treatment plant at a chemical plant. Could it help?
Treatment? What is... I've never seen this kind of process before.
Huh. Probably experimental. It's a long shot, but let's run some tests and see if it might work for our patient. Any improvement?
Yes, the counter agent is finally starting to kick in.
Alright. Now let's go to the embassies to go talk to that war strategist.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Excuse me. I'm Commander Shepard. If you promise to be careful, I've got something for you.
A Reaper code fragment. Yes, I can use this to try to predict their strategic processes. We might be able to save a few worlds with this, Commander. Thank you. No, I know what I said. Divert forces to the new coordinates. Trust me. We may not be able to stop the Reapers, but I think we can predict their movements now.
Oh my god, what's up with my puppy? Alright, she's good. Well, that's all we can really do. I'm gonna check this Spectre requisition office.
Spectre status recognized.
Sure, why not? We still need some more before we can get the Typhoon. Typhoon's a very good gun, so I'm really hoping we can get that. Because it's mainly very good for Garrus. Because that's what makes him very scary. But unfortunately, we don't have the funds for it, so we are probably only going to be able to get it, like, after the next mission. And we won't be able to gain access to... Hold on a moment. Anyway, as I was saying, we can't really do anything about Takuna or the Hades Nexus or the Cillian Nebula, because those won't open up to us until after we're done with the Rannoch storyline. In addition, Cerberus ciphers, well, we won't be able to finish that until we're almost at the end of the game. So, yeah. Cerberus ciphers is definitely going to be the last side quest we take care of on the Citadel.
Spectre status recognized.
For now, we're going back to the Normandy, and yeah, we're going to call it a part.
Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
So, we took care of the field reactor, and we took care of some geth stuff. Ooh, 1337, that's nice. So yeah, next time on Mass Effect 3, we're going to finish up Rannoch once and for all. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you then.